Early morning SMDHQ. Got a couple cool things sitting on the CNC machine. These were purchased by one of our customers and sent directly back to us. I guess maybe they didn't fit in the guy's box or something. I'm not sure exactly what happened, but we got them back over here. They got peanuts all over them. It was a terrible repacking job. They were upside down and everything else. So we're gonna test them and see if they work. Maybe flex them a little bit. So these are the X8s V4s. You can see the peanuts all over them. I already took them out of the box because I inspected them before I decided to make a video, so that's why they're already out. This box is still sealed up. I don't know what the woofers look like inside, but it hasn't been opened yet, so that's a good sign. But what we have here is two 8-inch subs. They handle 1,000 watts each, and they're dual 2s. Guess the only thing left to do is take them over to the test bench, hook them up, make sure that they're still playing, and figure out what I'm going to do with them after that. I mean, they'll technically be used once I put a little bit of power on them, but I don't know if they're broken. I don't know what the reason was that they came back. I think that they didn't fit in the guy's box. I have to ask my manager, but they look like they work fine. I don't know. So these speakers are 1,000 watts a piece. 1,000 watts RMS is the rating on them. And we've got a 1,500 watt audio control amp right here. A little bit of extra power, never hurt nobody, especially if you set your gains right. I'm pretty sure since it's Sundown, it can handle it anyhow. So let's go ahead and hook this amp up and get to flexing. I just realized something, just one small little issue. This amp right here is rated at 1,500 watts at 2 ohms. It's not a 1 ohm amp. When you've got a dual 2, you have a choice between 1 ohm or 4 ohm or 2 ohms. So we got 2 subs here. We can actually turn 2 subs that were turned into 1 ohm each into a 2 ohm load. But I'm gonna run it at 1 ohm just to see what happens with this amp first. So if you didn't catch what I was talking about or you don't understand, these subs are dual 2s. We got 2 and 2. If you wire them in parallel, you end up with 1 ohm. So we got a 1 ohm speaker and a 1 ohm speaker. If you wire them in series, which is positive, negative, and a jumper in between, that's gonna turn this dual 2 into a 4 ohm sub. So then you have 4 ohm and 4 ohm. But then the magic of it is you could take these 2 4 ohm subs and parallel them back together and make 2 ohm again. So that's easy. Or you could take 2 1 ohm subs that you created by parallel and series them back together and bring it back up to 2 ohms again. So it's pretty simple. It's easy. So this amp is not brand new. It doesn't have plastic on it. I've used it before. Just a little bit of dust. It's got this sleek looking cover on the top. But if you unscrew it, a couple little Allen heads here, you can reveal all sorts of dials and goodies. Alright, everything's hooked up. We're at 1 ohm on the speaker. We got the AMM1 and the IMSG. The original plan was bust out some bass mechanic and do a little bass suite, but I decided not to do that because I'm going to use the SND IMSG Plus. I can control it a lot better on the fly rather than just playing a track and having it start in one place and end in another place. I can adjust it as I'm going and read everything in real time. So we'll do it that way instead. All right, the buzzing sound that you're hearing in this video is my power supply for all this. It has nothing to do with the amps, has nothing to do with the signal coming through. It's just turning a lot of AC into a lot of DC. But anyways, we're at 143 hertz right here. This is like the ultimate bass sweep right here. Well, it's working. This woofer is working very well. So let's hook up the other one and make sure it's working, and we'll take it from there. I think it's getting it. I don't see any reason why this one won't work too, but you never know. Could have gotten dropped, mishandled during shipping. When they put it back in the box, they didn't do a great job, so whatever. There we go. There we go. appears to be working very well also. Taking 1,000 watts, sitting out in the open like it's nothing. This woofer is not designed to be sitting out on top of a bench playing that loud without a box. Definitely needs to be in a box, but it's still taking it out in the open air. Over 1,000 watts easy. I saw 1,600 watts a couple times. So this woofer appears to be working fine and taking all the power I can give it. One thing I noticed while I was doing this is the amount of air that's coming out of these little vent holes at the bottom. This thing is for sure cooling itself down. Any air noise that you can hear right now in the video, I don't know if you can or not, I haven't gotten to the editing table, but you wouldn't hear that inside the box. So yeah, definitely a lot of wind coming out of those right there. These things took the power and then some. Audio control amp delivered as always. 1,500 watt amp. Hooked up the speakers doing 1,600 watts. Not bad considering you got impedance rise. That's why they're hooked up to 1 ohm right now. And you saw 2 ohm on the screen. Because when the speaker's moving, it's doing all kinds of stuff. So now that these things are used, I'm not really too worried about trying to sell them or anything like that. But maybe I could just give them away. Pen failed. There we go. So I totally don't mind boxing these up and giving them away. My biggest problem on YouTube and all the giveaways is I can never figure out a really good way to do it. Whether it's making it fair for everybody or somehow somebody from somewhere far away ends up winning and it costs me $500 to ship a $300 sub. So what I want to do is try to make it fair as possible. Leave a comment down at the bottom. Tell me what you think would be a fair way to try to give these away to the right person. And maybe I'll consider it. And keep your eyes out. We'll give them away soon. Thanks for watching. Thanks for flexing with me. And I'm out.